Okay, gonna clap once Rick hits record. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Welcome to Get Offset. My name is Emily, and I'm here with Kaylen from...
Sixstring TV. Sup?
So you are from where specifically in the world?
I am. Well, I was born in Cologne, and I'm not going to tell you where I live because that's... I'm very easy to find.
But no general country?
I live in Germany. I don't live far away from GearStreet. That's...
Yeah. No, my husband's in a similar boat where he's got a very unique name. It makes him probably a little bit easier to find than me.
Yeah, if you want to find me, you can. Just don't, please.
Yeah, that's that. Don't find people that you don't know who don't want to be found by you is generally...
Yeah, that's good advice.
So is this your second GearStreet, third?
That was my first.
Oh, this is your first 42 GearStreet too?
Yeah, I met Henning online like 2 months ago.
That's it?
Yeah, it was very short notice. Oops. And yeah, I just kind of like a couple of weeks ago, he just asked me, "Hey, you want to come?" So I was like, "Yeah, sure."
Why not? Man, that's pretty great. Yeah. So what's your channel like? What kind of stuff do you do on there?
I do a lot of like gear reviews and also a lot of journalistic content. I don't know, like if there's a company that's kind of gone downhill, I'll talk about it. Or yeah, if there's news, I'm the news guy.
That's great.
I'm one of the news guys.
It's good to have at least those different kinds of content because I'm in a similar boat and I just want to do more of the news stuff, more of the kind of talking head sort of videos to supplement the demos because I find that they're not getting as many views in general, the demos, as they used to, like kind of across the board.
I mean, it depends. Like I made a video about when the most recent like run of Squires came out.
Oh, I mean, those are guaranteed
that
views.
Got like 40,000-50,000 views within a couple days. So I was like, oh, okay, solid. But you don't get releases like that very often.
No, I mean, I did a video just talking about them when they were announced, and that did really well for me. And I didn't even play one. So then when I play them, like, of course it does really well. My most viewed video is like, I think if you look at my top 10, probably at least 7 of them are Squires.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, people love Squires, especially now that people hate Fender.
Oh, especially now that they can say, oh, well, the quality on the Squires outperforms the Fenders. And like, in some ways, it does seem to have been that a little bit, especially with the fretwork is the big thing, I think.
Oh, yeah. Everyone struggles with fretwork. And also, every company that Fender bought sucks now, is a thing. Like, they buy, like, they buy Gretsch, they buy Jackson, and those all suck now. They used to be great.
Oh man, what sucks about Gretchen Jackson now?
The QC, same thing.
Yeah.
Like, same problems Fender has. If you buy a Jackson with a Floyd Rose now, it's gonna be squeaky. Sounds like it needs a fucking WD-40. Can I swear?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. Just
have you been listening to me talk just in general this whole weekend?
Yeah, but I don't know. I censor everything on my channel because I'm like, at the end, I don't want to risk anything. I like money.
Well, YouTube doesn't demonetize you if you don't swear within the first like minute or so.
Yeah. Depends on what you say.
That's true. That's true. You can't say, imagine these things. I can't.
You cannot say.
Yes.
Yes.
Like I really thought about saying it and then something, but
don't.
No. Well, I'm not gonna say anything offensive to any group of people.
Yeah, just.
I just thought about saying.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad. Okay.
That's not bad.
I thought you were gonna get both of us canceled. Really.
God, no.
Okay.
I never use those words in general. I will say a lot though.
Yeah.
I'll bleep that
that's
probably.
Good idea.
Yeah. Great job, Emily. So what's impressed you about GearStreet, if anything?
Like I thought it was a lot more doing work when because I've been watching GearStreet videos for 4 years for all the GearStreets that they've done in the island and everything. I thought it was a lot more doing actual things, and most of what I've done is eat and just pet dogs. That's what I've been doing.
And pet cats, scratch their little chins.
I haven't found a cat yet.
You haven't found, there was a cat when we got here. There was a cat in the tent, and then I was looking. I'm like, I don't even think you're one of Henning's cats.
Yeah, that's not Henning's cat.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I'm
very
like,
aggressive too. So I stay away from that one.
Well, it was sweet to me. Let me pet its back, and then it flopped on the ground, showed me its belly. I'm like, I'm not falling for that shit.
Nah,
absolutely not.
I've just been kind of eating sandwiches and petting dogs. That's what this is. I've recorded 4 videos. It's been 3 days.
Well, It's pretty early in the third day, but
Yeah.
have you used, because we get 3 chips to like book the one of the 3 rooms.
Yeah, and I just used my second one to book something for 5 p.m. today, so.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use my last one because I thought I was going to have to spend it yesterday, and they ended up making it like kind of an open room situation just to reduce the amount of change. Because it was a microphone day, so it was just set up to the microphone thing.
I did no mic content. I did nothing.
I did 1 mic video for my channel, and I was in 2 others. One of which was in German.
Oh, who was that with?
Name starts with a B. Ben?
I don't know. I don't know half the people's names here because like everyone's name is Mike on the badge.
That's
it's so
hard.
confusing.
That's what's really hard. Do you have your badge hand?
Point.
Wait, can you hand me my badge? It's on my bag.
Yeah, I mean, I get the point. It's tribute to this guy whom I didn't know personally, but I liked his channel.
Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy. People cared about him a lot, and that's
and so I get it, but also it has inconvenienced us greatly with just learning each other's names.
Yeah, well, Henny's like, now you just have to ask each other's names. I'm like, you know what? I can ask, and then I'll just fucking forget. But yeah, mine says Mike. It has Noodle the dog on it.
Yeah.
Is that another fucking spider in my face? No, it's a different bug.
Lots of bugs.
Oh my god. At least this was covering my face when that happened that time. But yeah, so it's got Noodle, who's a bit of a crotch hound. Bernd.
Oh, Bernd, yeah.
Yeah, so I did a video for Bernd's channel.
Okay.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It was fun. I just looked at them like I knew what I was talking about.
Because I know German.
Yeah.
I'm from here.
Yeah.
But I don't know whom to speak German to. So I just default to English. And then, like, 15 minutes into talking, we'll go, oh, shit, we could have been doing this whole thing in German. Okay, cool.
You know, that was the right use of the word whom.
Yeah.
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 Just most native English speakers don't know when to say whom
But
versus
they just don't use it, like, just to be safe.
Yeah.
Because, like, doing it wrong is embarrassing. Like, I rarely ever use it. But if I do, it's because I know it's correct.
Well, yeah, well, so if you're ever wondering when to use whom, if the answer to that question would be him or her, then you would say whom. Like, with whom are you speaking? Him.
Yeah.
Whom do you love? Her.
Yeah, this is English grammar lesson now.
Yes, this is a grammar podcast. My name is Mignon Fogarty. That is actually a grammar podcast.
Is that a reference I didn't get?
It is Grammar Girl. Mignon Fogarty is one of my favorite podcasts.
Jesus Christ.
They're like 5 minutes long, dude. It's just like a nice little like thing to absorb. Right. It's like one of the original podcasts I listened to.
Okay.
I think it was on like the How Stuff Works channel.
Here's the thing. I love doing podcasts. I fucking hate them though. I've never listened to a full podcast in my life. It's so annoying. But like people like them, so I like to record them. Because it's like, yeah, sure, if this goes well, I'm happy. It's not my thing at all though. Like not even video podcasts. I don't want to just listen to people talk about things.
You're canceling yourself, dude. Like, but this thing that I'm doing right now, I fucking hate it.
Yeah, no, but if people want to watch me talk about things, that's great, you know?
I like podcasts. I do fewer of the video podcasts. Like, I'd rather watch like maybe like a 15 to 20 minute video.
Yeah.
But like, I listen to a lot of long form podcasts. I love like serialized podcasts where it's like, here's the story of in like 5 parts. It's like an audiobook. I do audiobooks too. I don't know if you...
Audiobook, that's different. That's like an actual thing. It's just like being read to you. That's different.
I do more with the scripted podcasts these days versus like the... Like I had with Joan, she was doing the video podcast with me for a long time. It was like a buddy style. I'm like, I don't listen to these anymore. So I don't really want to do one anymore. Like I want to make content that I'm going to watch. And I would watch listen to this kind of thing a little bit. But for me, it's just like I want to, come September when I actually have some free time and brain space, I want to figure out how I want to do like a sustainable podcast.
Yeah.
So
I mean, see, I've stopped doing what I'd watch, and I've started doing what people want to watch, and that's when my channel started going well. It was when I said, fuck what I want to watch, because what I want to watch apparently no one cares about. So now I just listen to the people, I guess, because people like podcasts. My opinion is just unpopular.
I mean, that's fair.
People, my dad listens to podcasts while driving all day. He'll never put music on. I'm just like, this is so boring. Please, goddamn.
I go back and forth on podcasts versus music while driving. It just depends. But like for me,
what's your take on politics podcasts?
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah,
absolutely not.
Common ground. Good.
No, I like just entertainment industry kind of things, like pop culture or historical.
I mean, I always
true crime.
I always just have a like semi well-known guest on my podcast.
Yeah.
So it's like I never just I've done one alone, like one-on-one with my co-host, who is KDH. Who if you know him, you probably don't like him. That's kind of his thing.
Oh, I just said some mean words about KDH the other day.
Oof.
Here's the thing, the PV thing. That's
Yeah?
not.
What, the prison labor thing?
Yeah, he can't prove it.
No, but he didn't accuse them of anything. He said he fucking what's his name?
Dawkins guy.
Yeah, Dawkins
George
guy.
Lynch.
George Lynch, exactly.
I know he accused them, but he like is amplifying that accusation
he
that
accused them, and he was like, no,
in 5 years, not a single other person who's like even gone like on background to say this is happening has said something.
Yeah, because I mean, like he said, they asked him to sign an NDA.
Great job. So it's fine.
camera
We'll keep going.
All right. So like George Lynch said, they asked him to sign an NDA, and he said like "fuck you," and didn't do it.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, I don't believe either side. I'm very neutral.
Yeah.
But like PV responded a couple days ago, and then Kaylen made another video, and he was like, "Yeah, all right, this is like sketchy. This is, you know."
Yeah.
They said they have no record of an NDA that he was supposed to sign, and like, yeah, because it's a piece of paper that no one signed, so it went in the bin. You have no record of it because it wasn't signed. This didn't happen.
Maybe you don't know how that stuff works though. You don't know how it works at PV. What their records are like, and that's the kind of the thing that has bugged me about his videos, like the whole the Fender and women thing. He does not know how that study was done, and he could probably ask. But when they say things like, accounting for gender and identity and stuff like that, that doesn't necessarily mean they asked half women.
Yeah, yeah. See, I mean, I know him very well because we're just, we make a lot of content together. He does his research like better than anyone. Like he watches his videos back as though he's trying to sue himself, like as the company's lawyer when he makes a video about anyone. Because
is he a lawyer?
No, but like he knows his shit though. Like he knows his shit. When I have like a legal question about like, can I pull this off in a video? I'll go to him.
Oh, I would rather go. You think you should go to a lawyer instead?
No, 'cause, like he knows his shit. Because he's like, he wants to be safe.
Right.
Because if he wasn't, then he would have been sued like 3 times. I've put myself at risk a couple of times.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
his comment section though, his comment section has gotten really gross.
Yeah, but so is mine. My comment section is fucked. I don't.
No, but like
my fans, yes.
Yeah.
But like some of you, goddamn.
The Fender one, the comments on that one were fucking disgusting.
See, I didn't read the comments. I never read comments because I also never write comments.
Because I'm curious, like who's watching these and who's commenting on them, and I just.
Yeah, I mean, I know who's watching them because like I am too, but like I've never opened the comments on anything.
Yeah, comment sections were a mistake. Oh, it's too hot. Yeah. So the thing is,
the camera overheat.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's not even in the fucking sun.
Shit, it's not even that hot. Like it was way worse yesterday.
Yeah. So Henning was insistent that this be a video thing.
Okay.
And
because
like,
there's a Sweetwater thing.
There's a billboard back there.
So hold on, we'll just like there's brands on a billboard behind us.
I'd like to thank our sponsors.
Yes.
Sweetwater has sponsored the podcast corner. And we have gear by Mackie, including the DLZ Creator, which I watched my husband set up today. He did a great job. It looks really, really easy, honestly. So true to what their promise was, this got set up really, really nicely. Okay, I'm gonna adjust this too then. And we have gravity stands. I like these mic stands a lot.
Oh yeah, I love these. I have like a really shitty like Rode PS1 or whatever at home, and it creaks so bad, so I can't adjust it while I'm using it. Yeah,
this was actually just very quiet right now as I'm adjusting it. What else? Oh, so we have microphones by Sennheiser, Lewitt, and Shure, and I think that covers all the sponsors for the podcast corner.
Yes.
Listen, obviously I don't know KDH as a person, but I know his thing is people hate him. I don't hate him. I don't want. When I read the comments, which comment sections again were a mistake, this audience he seems to have cultivated scares me a little.
Yeah, but that's like, not in like it's like semi his fault, sure. But
Yeah.
like if you just like I don't know, like I read my comments sometimes too, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, what who are these people? But I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, this is not my fault because I agree with none of them. Like it's not like I've. You know, there were a lot.
Yeah.
There was a point in time where there were a lot of Nazis in my comments.
Oh my god.
Yes, like genuinely.
Yeah,
Just
they're
actual white supremacists.
it's not great.
Yeah.
Well, normally when those people are in my comment section, they are yelling at me.
Yeah, well, but I'm like, where are these people coming from? Even like, why are
They're coming from
watching?
they're coming from the fucking depths of hell. Is the honest truth of where
So,
these
like,
people are coming from.
Just going back to the PV thing, I'm of course like, quote unquote, I'm rooting for them because I don't want them to have used prison labor.
No, and the thing is,
it's
like, I don't.
It's not like I love blood in the water that much. I'm like, I in my head, I'm like, I hope they don't use prison labor because that would be very sucky.
I mean, well, I don't even think it's legal in Mississippi to do it. And the thing is,
No.
like, I looked up some companies that actually are using that kind of labor in Mississippi, and none of them are in the town that PV's based out of.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, I read through like records and reports as well, and I didn't find it. I didn't find any proof about it. So
yeah, I mean that's why Kaylen made the videos because there's no proof. If there had been proof, you know, he would have made a 2-minute video and gone.
But that's how conspiracy theories work, and that's how they kind of fester. Is like someone just brings it up sometimes, and next thing you know, people were saying like that they're absolutely using it.
Yeah, but
that's the idea that they got.
See, that's stupid people's fault though, because I've said a lot of shit, and people just end up putting like words in my mouth that I didn't say. And I'm like, yeah, okay, but that's because you can't listen. That's great.
Sure.
Everyone hears what they want to hear.
Then what's the point of amplifying a comment that happened in a podcast 5 years ago? Yeah, so that's not great. I just don't think that's necessarily a great thing to do.
Yeah, I mean,
of all the videos he could have made, I'm saying there's like shit going on right now in different industries that we could all talk about privately. But he picks that thing from 5 years ago.
We've been talking about Kaylen in his videos for 15 minutes, and people from this video are just going to go watch his now, and then he makes money off of that. We've just given Kaylen money.
No, his audience is way bigger than mine.
Yeah, but I don't think I don't think there's much overlap. I wouldn't think so.
No, there's.
Yeah, but like
you'd be surprised.
We've just given him ad revenue,
That's
so
fine.
like it's working. What he's doing.
No, I know it's totally. But also we've only been talking for 17 minutes.
Oh, all right. Yeah, but like, a lot of that has been PV, George Lynch, KDH. So like it's working. Yeah, it's like a TV commercial. You're like, oh, I hate that commercial. Yeah, but you just talked about it. It worked.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I don't go to extremes like Kaylen does. I'd make similar content, but not like, you know. And there's a reason a lot of companies don't like him. There's a reason he's not here.
Yeah.
Because there's a few people here don't like him, and I assume there's brands here that also you know, are not the biggest fan of him, which is his own fault. But he knows what he's doing, and it's working for him. So I'm
at the same time, like I've shit talked brands before. Like we talked about Fender. Like I've had friends who have just torn Fender to fucking shreds, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to review our next guitar?" They don't care,
dude.
They would love to send somebody like him things or somebody like you things, and
but you know why? Because they know that they're confident in their product, and they know that he's honest. Like everyone sends him shit. There's like Henning made like a 50-hour mixing course or something.
Songwriting.
Yeah, something like that. Exactly, it was a songwriting course. Sure, it was like 10 hours on jingle writing and stuff like that. And he sent it to Kaylen because he was like, "You are honest. Watch this thing." And he watched like 10 hours of it because it's 50 hours long.
It is 50 hours long.
But he made like a review on it. He was very careful with the word review because he didn't watch the entire thing.
Yeah, just like your take, your hot take on it.
He made a very honest review, and that's why everyone sends him shit because he's like, this guy's not gonna lie. So if I know my product's good, I'll send it to him. So that's kind of his thing.
Yeah,
he's a very honest guy.
You can't say that and then you're like, well, then their brands here don't like him. Like,
well, yeah, because if he's honest about their shit and it sucks, then they don't like him anymore. That's you know. I've been honest to a lot of brands and said like they've sent me guitars and I said, yeah, this is junk. I'm sorry.
No, but I'm saying like I know people who have like gotten Fender products to review, gave them awful reviews, and then they get the next one anyway.
All right.
Yeah. So I think that, you know, brands ultimately don't want to be perceived, especially as like, well, you said something bad about it before, I'm never going to send you another thing. Even though we like to say that a lot in videos, and people in the comment sections like to say that a lot. I
mean, if that's like he's very controversial, like just in general. So like a lot of brands,
not even him, but like in the comments section, people will say, "Oh, you're just a paid chill, so you're going to say nice things." But I'm just saying, like in reality, I think that even people who do give negative reviews or not wildly positive reviews, or people who just don't want to cover stuff that like they don't enjoy.
There was a company a couple months ago. They sent me a guitar and it sucked. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say who it is, because that's mean. If I just, don't need to give them bad publicity. I just
Yeah.
didn't make a video about it, and I was like, no,
Yeah.
this sucks shit. I'm sorry. Like, no.
Because I don't want to spend like 10 to 15 hours of my life filming
Yeah.
something that I just
Exactly.
don't like.
And I always spend a week with a guitar before reviewing it.
Yeah.
And for good reason, because my first impression was amazing, and then
Mm.
the thing broke 3 times, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. No, this is garbage now.
Yeah, and then you give a follow-up, and
Yeah.
that's never the
And then,
same.
like 6 months ago, I was like, okay, this sucks. Go away. And
Yeah.
then last week, they sent me an email, and they're like, hey, we just made another guitar, and like, you'd
Yeah.
be perfect for it. And I was like, you know who I am, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm the guy who, like, I kicked your ass last time about the other guitar, and they're like, yeah, but this one's good. And I was like, yeah, sure. Fucking
Yeah.
send it. I don't care.
Yeah, there's a couple things. They want to be redeemed. They don't want to be perceived as being unfair. They have
Yeah.
confidence in their product, as they should, because like when they don't send things out, like that's kind of questionable. Like,
Yeah.
but that's that's just how it is. But I think there was a few years ago someone did some video about like YouTubers being paid shills, or like some people like they're charging $10,000 for a demo. I'm like, fucking who?
Yeah, I mean, I charge like $1,000 for a video about a guitar now.
Well, those are involved videos.
Yeah, because I spend a week playing it every single day to see if it ends up breaking
Yeah.
after like 3 days of use. Because
Yeah.
like first impressions are cool and all, but yeah, you might be like amazed, and then you start playing it and you start realizing like, oh, actually the pots on this thing are super crunchy.
Yeah.
So
I've done videos for guitars that were like the opposite. I get it in and I'm like, I hate this. And then I play it a while. I'm like, you know what? This is actually a really good guitar.
see, that was just me with headless guitars in general.
Yeah.
Until I played like a bunch, and I was like, actually, headless is sick.
It's pretty good.
Like
Yeah.
the shapes grow on you, but also like just how compact they are.
Yes.
Yeah.
For me, it's like more of a visual, like,
Yeah,
I
I love the shapes of headless guitars. Like Strandberg is really that shit gets me.
I really liked the Strandberg that I played. And so I was at Gear Street and Gear Fest at Sweetwater, and I played a Strandberg for the first time, just like kind of as like curiosity, I guess. I fucking loved it to the point where I'm thinking, like, maybe I may actually buy one at some point.
Yeah.
Like I like the one that has like the telly set up. It was gorgeous. I just wish it came. Honestly, I wish it came in
See,
different
you've
finishes.
been to Gear Street now. This is a big event. You can get them to send you one now, because you're like
They don't send anybody anything, Strandberg.
Yeah, they do.
Who they
There
send
was-
stuff?
There was a guy in fucking, Jared Dine's Shred collab. There was like in the last like Shred collab video that he did, he like took submissions from like 3 people, and then he just put like, because it's always like just famous guitar players, and then this time he included like 3 fans that he just like they
Yeah.
put in submissions, and one of those guys was playing a Strandberg, and Strandberg saw the video of just some guy
In the Jared Dines
with
video, though.
with no audience. Yeah, but he has no
Yeah.
audience. It was just a guy. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't have a YouTube channel and anything. And Strandberg sent him a guitar.
I was talking to one of their artists, and one of their artists who's done a bunch of videos with them said that they don't.
Yeah,
Like
it
that
always,
was really hard for them to get a free
it
one.
always depends. Like I've talked to companies who've given me free stuff, and like even like free stuff as in, because it's not free if I make a video. They've just given me free stuff to just
Yeah.
have. And then they've like paid me for videos and everything. And then other people, I'll tell other people like, go work with them. They're really cool.
Yeah.
And then they'll tell them, oh, we don't send shit to YouTube.
Yeah, no, that is
So,
actually something that
yeah,
brands do
it
pretty
depends. Like,
frequently.
they might have used up their budget for the year or something, like, because
Yeah.
if they pay me €1,000 for a video, they can't do that for everyone. So
No.
I'm just like lucky that I was one of the first to ask sometimes,
Yeah, I mean, it's the same with Sweetwater. There are people I've been really surprised that felt like they didn't get like a warm welcome from Sweetwater. Like, couldn't quite get into that yet.
I
Like,
mean,
hey, just
like,
keep. I'm like, I want
I'm
to
not
just
just
keep
saying
working
this.
on it.
I'm not just saying this because there's a beautiful Sweetwater sign behind me, but Sweetwater have been nothing but kind to me.
Nothing but great, like astounding. I literally wouldn't be here without them. They
Yeah.
paid for my trip.
See, Thoman, on the other hand, I make a lot of money off their affiliate program, but that's
Yeah.
pretty much it. That's all the good things I can say about them. Like I can say this at Gear Street because Henning's kind of peeved too, because he bought like a house to like another one
Yeah.
to build a second studio, and he had like a deal that he didn't have like in writing, that they would supply him with all the acoustic treatment for the room, and then once push came to shove, he was like, okay, so what about that stuff now? And they were like, oh, we never had a deal.
Oh man, get everything in writing.
Yeah,
Everything in writing always. Everything in writing
that's
always.
good advice for
Yeah.
literally anyone. Just get
Well, this has been a great conversation, but I'm very afraid that's going to
Oh yeah,
overheat again.
Yeah,
and I didn't.
I don't think this is going to end up being a video podcast because half of it is missing because the camera was.
Well, I'll do a interruption. I'll make a nice graphic or something,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it is
just-
going to take a lot more
Just
editing.
do like just film like take the B-rolls from the GearStreet website.
Just like loop them.
Yeah,
Loop
'cause
the drone footage backward and forward.
They gave those to us to use.
Yeah, I'll probably just do that. But thank you so much, Kaylen.
Of course, anytime.
And, yeah, to everybody out there listening, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Patreon at patreon.com/getoffset. Affiliate links in the video description for a lot of the things in this video, etc. Until next time, my name is Emily.
My name's Kaylen. Subscribe to Sixstring TV.
Oh yeah, links to that also in the video description or show notes. Goodbye.
Goodbye.